what I was going on the iPad. Dad.
Live.
Am I going on the iPad?
You go into settings and you go to 30 minutes. No, wait. No.
Where's the iPad?
Has it started? Afternoon everybody and welcome to London Heathrow. We are here in the Novotel Hotel up in the Bath Road, and there are a few people here viewing the aircraft. We've just had an A350 land at British Airways. I'm going to pan around so you can have a look on to the aprons and see what we've got. Hi. And we do have Abby with me. Say hi, Abs. And we do have Emily as well, the crew. So yeah, you will hear the noise of Emily and Abby as well, and other people. We do have some people that I know. There's little Kai and his dad, Tim and Vicky. We also have Fabio and his dad, and I've totally forgotten his dad's name. He's going to tell me. Phil, yeah, Phil. And then we have Gary. Gary's here. Hi, Gary.
Good afternoon, Darren. How are you?
Not bad yourself?
Very well, thank you.
Yeah, see, and we do have, like I said, Emily and Abby here as well. So saying good afternoon to everybody, and straight away saying hi to Yaron and Jim. And Jim says hi, folks. Oh, yeah, fun. Yeah, just had the wife look at me. Oh yeah, and the wife is here as well. Yes. Yeah, the wife is here. We're on YouTube and on Facebook and Twitch. Would you believe it or not? So we are going to hopefully have a few arrivals. There's the Ethiopian 787 parked over there. Saying hi to Colin. And
Facebook.
oh, what?
I do Facebook.
Oh yeah, and Abby does Facebook. And we've got a Egypt inbound. I'm going to pan around so we can get the Egypt inbound.
Hello, Jim.
It's a fantastic view here for them when they touch down. You get some nice smoke off the aircraft, off the wheels as they touch down. And then we get a post in the way, unfortunately. But the views here are fantastic. If you are a spotter, you need to come up here and get the views.
Hello, Ken.
And as you can see, he's now at the very end, taxiing off. So this is 27 left we're using here. We do have,
Hello, Janet.
they're using 27 left for arrivals, and then they have 27, get confused, 27 right for arrivals, 27 left for departures. Saying hi to Janet, Rod, Carlo, Matt, Alan, and Baron, and Ken, and also Jules. Good afternoon. And my phone gets keep taken off of me by the children here, so I'm trying to keep up to date with who's saying hi and stuff, but they're taking it off of me, and I've got no idea what's going on at the moment. This is like a free-for-all here. So this is basically a test stream up here. This is the first stream I've done at Heathrow since lockdown.
February.
So it's been a while. As you can see, I've been doing a lot of military stuff. And to all the newcomers, thank you very much for joining us on Aviation Action. And for all the old guys or the old people that have been following me, well, I say old, I don't mean like your age, I mean like you're loyal to us. Thank you very much for being loyal and following us. It's really appreciated. But this is actually fantastic. The views here are absolutely amazing. And the Novotel Hotel has certainly hit the spot when it comes to the plane spotters. There was a few other guys here earlier on. They've gone home now. They've sent the views absolutely lovely. Saying I'm very quiet. Oh wow, well we can turn the volume up. It's no problem at all. We can sort that out.
That's the old log.
There we go. Hopefully that's a bit better. I've turned the volume up a fraction.
Hi, Andy.
We're going to pan around back to the Egypt Air who's taxiing down.
Hi, Mark.
Is that on the YouTube live chat? Is that Facebook?
There he is.
I'm going to go on the YouTube then.
Afternoon from an oldie.
So saying hi to Shane and Caroline, Darren and Mark and Justin and Ken.
Is the live chat enabled on YouTube?
Yeah.
Now you can see British Airways taxiing down for departure
Shows A319.
and one inbound. We're going to pan around to the inbounder. I do like the old smoke when they touch down off the wheels. Very nice.
I'd like to go around.
Afternoon, Phil.
Saying hi to Phil, Terry, and Shane is saying afternoon to hi to Daz and the girls. So a vast array of aircraft parked over there. The Indian, United, the Emirates that came in earlier on.
Where's the iPad, by the way?
The iPad? I don't know. You have to look for the iPad. The iPad's around somewhere. And more enthusiasts are coming in. I do like the United colours over there. Streamliner. And Tim, is there much planned coming in this afternoon? Fortunately, there's not a great deal this afternoon. Like I said, this was more of a test up here for me to see what it's like, and I am liking it. It's very nice indeed. But I know there's a Qatari due in shortly. The Egypt Air 777, very nice colours on that. And Rob, is it free? Yeah. No, it costs £10 for an adult up here. But I would say it's worth every penny. And if they do some hotel planned deals, and the deals are quite good. It's £80 for a couple, and that includes your breakfast, parking, and staying in the hotel. And do you have to book a visit? You can just turn up at reception, but there's a chap called Zol on Facebook. A good way of booking it is through that, but you can just turn up at reception. I did see a few people just turn up and they come straight in. You can see the heat haze over there. Quite warm out there today, but you can certainly see the heat haze. Cheers, Andy, really appreciate it. A lot of people in here, and they are trying to sort out the sound. As you can see here, it's quite echoey, but they are trying to sort out where you don't have engines, sounds. But we are trying to pan around and get some of the departing aircraft as well for you. MEA pushing back. Hi Fifi and Jules, thanks very much for sending some stars, really appreciate it. If you do see the stars at the bottom, if you don't mind sending some stars, I really appreciate it. And we do have Shirley, she's our one and number one moderator. She's on the chat hopefully, and she'll be chatting to you guys, saying hi to Steve. Yes, Emily.
Hi.
Hi, that's Emily, she's with us. And Abby's chatting a boy up.
Dad. Abby, Dad just said you were chatting a boy up.
Really? No, she isn't. She isn't.
No, she's not chatting a boy up.
Someone else.
I've just seen the Canadian taxiing down, there he is.
Who just said 50
Canadian
steps?
A350 taxiing down for
Someone
runway
just said 50
27
steps.
left, departures this afternoon. And Loopy says, got your life, Darren. And saying hi to Stuart. Good afternoon, David. So this is the first time I've been down to Heathrow since lockdown. And this is the Novotel Hotel. Actually fantastic viewings. See right across the airfield. And they are trying to sort out where you can actually hear the aircraft as well, which is great. If they can sort that out, it'd be absolutely brilliant. But also welcome to all the new subscribers on YouTube. We had a major influx on YouTube the other day. We appreciate everyone following us on YouTube and again on Facebook. Really appreciated. So he's now taxiing on for 27. And Shane, any military streams coming up? We should have a couple next week for you, Shane. There are a few military streams coming up. But as I said, it's the first time I've been on doing civilian for a while. Trying to get back into the stuff. But obviously the airfield's been quite dead, as you can understand, and they're just beginning to pick up, which is great. It gives us reasons to get out there and do some more streams. So if you're on the chat, say hello to Shirley. She's on the moderating. She's moderating away there. I'm going to pan around to this one, taxiing down. Cargo jet over there. Coming in, we have to pan around for the aircraft coming in. Very nice arrival there by British Airways, A350. And then we'll go over to where the Canadian is just lining up. So the Heathrow is not as busy as we used to know it. But one good thing about it is all picking up, and hopefully soon it'll be just as busy as it was. But I think we've got a few months to wait yet for that to happen. But I hope you're liking the stream.
I'm liking the stream.
Abby's liking the stream. You alright, Abs, over there? Yeah, she's liking it. Fantastic. So what we're going to do is hopefully the Dreamliner, the A350 is going to get up the Canadian, and we're going to pan around to it once it gets airborne. Saying hi to John. Hope you're well. So he should be coming up round about the control tower, and so we're going to pan around to him to see if we can get him up and airborne. So where is he? There he is. See the heat haze off of him. And he'll go past the barrier, and then we'll lose him unfortunately, because there's a post in the way. But we might be able to come back round to him in actual fact, try and see if we can get him going off. We can find him. There he is. Now we're off into the distance. Unfortunately the focus has lost him. So we'll get the cargo jet going out. There he is. Look at the heat haze coming off of there. And we have another inbounder. I do like the old touchdown.
You know what? No, I did try telling you to leave the house.
And the smoke coming off the tyres.
We're not having lunch.
So hi to Kaylee. And Alan, do I do Birmingham? I hopefully will be one day coming up to Birmingham. When there's a bit more traffic, I'll come up there. Hi Donna. And when there's a bit more traffic, I'll come up to Birmingham. I'll probably go and see my cousin. Hi Leslie, hope you're well. But it's yeah, very busy viewing area. And the deals they've got here are pretty good. You can come up here for a family of 4 and stay the night for £100. I think that's pretty reasonable nowadays. That includes breakfast and your car parking. Saying hi to Peter. Hope you're well. The cargo jet is off. Gary was telling me this United here in front of us was first time into Heathrow today. And Matt, thank you much for sending some stars, really appreciate it. If you have stars at the bottom, I'd greatly appreciate it if you can send them over, that'd be great, fantastic.
You can do a day rate if you book 5 days in advance.
£15 day rate if you book it 5 days in advance. So
4 till 10.
4 till 10 is pretty good. Can't grumble at that. Right, so we're going to try and get. He's in the way, look. We'll come past that post any second and we'll get him. He's too far away. Right, so here's giving you kind of the viewing area. So here you can see control tower to the right. Panning the whole area for you can see the kind of views you get. Not bad views at all. And then we pan into so I think the views are pretty good. And another inbounder. Like I said, the touchdown to me is pretty awesome from here if you like your photography. The glass is quite clean, so it wouldn't really have a major effect on your pictures. So hi to Darren. Good afternoon. And we did stop the stream a bit earlier so we can catch some of the bigger guys coming in. And as you can see now, Shirley is on the chat. So give a big shout out to the admin guys or the photographers. We've got Gareth, we have Lee, and we have Aaron, and then we have Stuart, our photographers. You've seen some of their fantastic pictures recently. Gareth was up at Marham, and then we had Stuart down with the B-52s at Fairford. And if you haven't seen my video, please do go along and look at my B-52 video. 3 B-52s going out the other day. Pretty awesome. So yeah, it was, who else? We've got Lee, he was at Coningsby, some of his Coningsby pictures and Red Arrow pictures, and then Aaron with his F-15 pictures. I know he said he'll be putting up some very shortly. And hi to Lawrence. And Emily, you're back with me. Hi Emily. Hi. Oh, and our little squeak there, and Abby's behind me.
And then there's Fab right.
And there's Fab behind us with his dad. Gary to the left. He's brushed his hair especially today. And then we have Tim and little Kai in the corner. He's watching us live and he's watching aircraft and he's a true enthusiast. And Matt says the B-52 clip was epic. Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. That was the kind of video I wanted to get, and I was quite happy walking away with that kind of video. And it's done quite well out on social media. It's done quite well indeed. And we do have another inbound. We have a Swiss Air inbound. Now, we are on YouTube, but unfortunately I don't have no connection to YouTube because somebody has got YouTube connected and I don't know if anybody's on there because I'm not being told. Oh, the wife just stuck her hands up and she says she's on YouTube. Is there anyone on there, wife? Yeah, 28 people. Oh, so if you're on YouTube, the wife is talking to you, but what should be happening is that I should be giving you guys a shout out. But she's a bit slow on that, on the how it works. And she wanted to be part of it, but unfortunately, she doesn't know the actual how it works. She has to be told by one of the children. She's in training, shall we say? Yes. Leslie says hi, Abby. Abby, Leslie says hi. Hi, there you go. Saying hi to Stuart Jack, hope you're well. And James Cartwright, another great show team shall have to watch the show on Catch Up. Thanks very much, really appreciate that, James. So we're a bit slow on the YouTube because the wife's in control of the YouTube. So at some point one of the children will grab hold of that thing and bring it here, and then one of the children will be back in control. So saying hi to Pete Darling and Dave and Simon from Melbourne. Good, is it good morning, good afternoon, good evening from there? And now we're inbound. There he is. But considering we're shooting through glass, it's pretty awesome. There is a tad bit of reflection, but not a major problem. Saying hi to Andrea. Good afternoon, Andrew. And saying hi to Dave, who's from the RAF Lake and Heath Military Fans Facebook group. Good afternoon, Dave. And Simon, it's night time here.
Yeah, that's what you mean.
If you do like your buses, this is a fantastic place to do some bus spotting, isn't it, right, Ken? At the moment we've got an 81 going off to Slough below us. And don't forget, please do subscribe on our YouTube and hit the notification button, is what I've been told to say. Yeah, hit the notification button, do like, please do pass us around, it's greatly appreciated. And Bob, it's just put them up, liked and shared. Thank you much, Bob, really appreciate it. So it seems to be a very quiet Sunday. It is Sunday today, isn't it? It is Sunday today.
Very quiet Sunday, yeah.
It's a very quiet Sunday. And over there we can see the Virgin 747 that took off from Manchester a little while ago. Panning round to it for you. I think it's just the heat haze coming off the airfield. And we do have another inbound. Saying hi to Dave. And where are we filming today, Dave? We are at the Novotel Hotel at London Heathrow. And I have to say, this, like I said, this was going to be a test to see what it's like, and I would come up here regular. I actually do think this is an absolutely fantastic spot. And we do have things called stars. It's basically you can press the star button. It's like a donation thing. We have Streamlabs, and we do have buy a coffee. Shirley will be putting up the links very shortly. Buy us a coffee. All of this is at your own choice. If you don't want to, I won't be offended. This is a free service that I provide. But if you want to send us a donation or anything, it's really, really is appreciated. Then all right, Gary?
It is.
There you go.
Definitely. Very much appreciated.
Saying hi to
It's
Sonia
free.
and Jules. Oh, Abs is in the house. Say hi, Abs. Hi.
26 on YouTube.
How are we doing on YouTube chat? Has anyone actually got the YouTube chat so I can read out some names? If you come down here so I can read the names out. Fab's on there. He's just told me he's on there, so that's why.
Productions for the channel.
So we've got Fabs' hobbies on there.
Jim. Mark.
And Mark looking like a promising location.
Dad.
Yep, it's fantastic.
People watching at home say it's too noisy, the background.
Unfortunately, yeah, the background is noisy, it's very echoey, but they are looking at changing things here at the background. So on YouTube, I'm going to be saying hi to, let's go for it, Andrew. Afternoon, Andrew. And my wife's been talking to you, Andrew. So hope you're okay. Andrew, Solok and Austin. Unfortunately, Janet, say hi Janet. Karen, hi Karen. Adam. And Western Plains Production, that's Fab behind us.
Yeah.
So hope you're all well.
I'm going to take over it now.
Shall I keep an eye on Flight Radar, Darren?
So what else we have got coming in? This one's on tow. Now silence. Now quiet stay. Unfortunately, because it's an echoey, it's completely bare in here. There's nothing else apart from a couple of chairs, table, and obviously the glass we can look out of. It's going to be very echoey until they either do some soundproofing or put some furniture in here. But it's absolutely fantastic. And if you do come here, and you do come actually into the area and you pay for your stage watch aircraft, you do get, which I think is pretty amazing, you get 30% off in the restaurant. So I think that's pretty cool. Just 30% for on the restaurant. But I won't be telling the wife, otherwise she'll want to go. So we do have a few more inbound.
The next big one is a Qatar 777.
We do have a very spit it out, teeth in.
Lane says hi.
We do have planes coming in here. We have a Qatari inbound.
He's 27 away.
It's about half an hour away. And we do have
says hi.
Cafe.
who?
Lane.
Lane.
Cafe's
And
in.
what you got up there?
YouTube.
Oh, so Emily's on the YouTube now. She's the wife's been demoted.
I do.
No, leave that one there. That's fine there for now. Oh, I can see that there. Saying hi to Mark. Unfortunately, you can't click the link. I think you have to copy and paste it or something. Stu on that one. Jules, thanks, Jules. Really appreciate it. Thank you much. Have a good afternoon.
You have 46 watching on YouTube.
46 watchers on YouTube. Thank you much, everybody on YouTube. If you're on there, thank you very much. I will get a little heads up from Emily in a minute on your names, but both Andrews, thank you very much. You were talking to the wife earlier. She's now gone to reading magazines. That's what she does best.
Emily's taken over.
Yeah, she does best reading magazines when she's at places like this. Saying hi to Tim.
Darren.
He's here with his boy Kai. All right, Kai?
Yep.
Yep, there you go.
Darren.
Avid plane spotter he is. Hardcore.
Yes. We know
Do you want me to
you're
keep an
here.
eye on Flight Radar for you? Cafe's 1 hour 39 away.
Okay. So we've been told we've got a cafe.
Cargo 748.
Hour and a bit away. So as you can see, it's gone quiet. But again, if you like your buses, there's some buses that go past. And Karen, I've just come across from YouTube stream, all looking good, folks. Thanks so much, Karen, and saying hi to Terry and Andy Johnson. Good afternoon. Jane, hi Jane. Hope you're well. Hope Cardiff is okay. Much going into Cardiff recently.
Kyra. I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry.
Oh, look at that, Jane. Why would you put that in there? Making homemade lasagna. Mmm. With garlic bread with cheese. Lush. Saying hi to Aaron. So Aaron is watching. Saying afternoon, dads and the girls. Hope you're all well. Yep. Aaron is one of our photojournalist dash photographers. Giving you guys and Stuart a shout. He's watching as well. Saying hi to Sam. Sam, great stream. Can't wait to be back to work airside from Heathrow. Good luck there, my friend. Hope you enjoy working back airside. I remember the good old days working for BA. Brilliant they were. Oh, absolutely lovely it was. So good luck on that one, my friend.
The 82725.
Someone says that you're so nice. Why don't you go live more often?
Why don't I go live more often?
Good point.
Okay, thanks for that one, Em. So the reason why I don't go live more often, unfortunately, work commitments. If my boss was allowed me to go off more, I would.
Your shift work.
I do have a couple of nice bosses at work that give me time off, but there are a couple that don't allow me to have much time off at all.
Tim said you can.
I've actually tried bribing one of them, said he can come with me, but he still turns me down quite regular.
Is it shift work?
But he's here today. Hi, Tim. Hi, Push back on the United Dreamliner.
Ooh.
We'll concentrate on that one for a minute until something comes in. So either that or we can try and get a bus. So yeah, that's the reason why I don't stream as often as I'd like to. Unfortunately, work commitments makes it that I can't.
It's annoying, isn't it?
But I do military and civilian, and it's absolutely free. If you are up for sending donations, we do coffee. Send us, buy us a coffee. We do Streamlabs, and now we do stars, which should be at the bottom of your screen. If you're able to send stars, it'd be greatly appreciated. But that's nice on the pushback of the United.
Sam says, thanks mate, much appreciated.
Cool. And Jane, are you at the Novotel? Yes, we are indeed. So I've got to find my book. Bear with me 2 seconds. Right, so I've got a book, and I have to write things down because when you get to a certain age, you forget things. So I have to write things down. So I'm going to give a shout out to some of the channels. I'm going to shout out to the Aviation Channel, the Aviation Enthusiast UK Group, the British Military Aircraft Past and Present Group, the Foreign Military Aircraft Past and Present, the RAF Coningsby and UK Spotters Group. So I'm going to stop on that one as there's an aircraft coming into land. But what we'll do is I'll go back to that one in a minute and mention something that's very, very important to me. So yes, the Coningsby Group, they have a thing on there with Jeffrey the giraffe. Jeffrey the giraffe is well, where is Jeffrey? Jeffrey's around somewhere. So you're going to get to see Jeffrey more and more. He's become our mascot now. And basically what Jeffrey is unfortunately a gentleman and his wife lost their daughter a few years ago. And Jeffrey was a teddy bear that she kept with her to her last days. And what they've done now is Jeffrey is a mascot, a symbol, and the money they raise from Jeffrey goes to the Great Ormond Street Hospital. So this is why we have Jeffrey the giraffe, and he now is coming everywhere with us. He's here today. There will be pictures going up in the future, and if you can, go along to the spotters, that group there, the Coningsby group, and basically what happens is that you can buy your own Jeffrey, and the money will go to Great Ormond Street Hospital. I don't think we're actually going to see Jeffrey. We're going to see Jeffrey. Oh, no, we're not going to see Jeffrey. That was Jeffrey's little head popped up there. Try and see if we can get Jeffrey now. Just pop his head up there. See if we can see Jeffrey.
No, still not.
No. Unfortunately, Jeffrey's here with us, but because of the focus, you're not going to see Jeffrey. But Jeffrey is with us.
Air Lingus 2 minutes off, Darren.
But yes, it's a fantastic thing. Please do go along to that group. Buy yourself a Jeffrey.
Air Lingus is
Canadian departing. And then he'll go behind the building in a second. And hopefully we'll get him lifting up. Hopefully we'll get him lifting up around about this area here. If not, he'll be further down. Where is he? There he is, just seen him. There he is. And unfortunately the pillar is in the way, so we lose him. But we did have an Aer Lingus landing, so we lost the Aer Lingus as well. But we'll concentrate back on the United. So his tug's come off, he's now getting clearance to taxi. And then we're going to go back to other groups. So we're going to say hi to the Aviation Channel in UK, Europe and Africa, RAF Marham and Airspace Spotters Group, and the RAF and Mildenhall Military Fans Group, which is Dave. Good afternoon to you all. So yes, we will be back onto military next week at some point, but I do both military and civilian. Saying hi to everybody on YouTube and Facebook land and Twitch. We're on Twitch now. We do have Lee, who is our IT chap, who's put us on Twitch. I've got no idea what Twitch is exactly, but we're on it. Saying hi to Andy. We'll follow the United as it goes behind. Oh, and another inbounder. Come on. Oh, we just missed that one, unfortunately. You run that a bit long. One thing I will say about these windows, I'm pretty sure in the height of summer they could be pretty hot in here, because obviously the sun is shining straight into the glass, so I think it'll be pretty warm here. It'll be 52 video. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. The more subscribers, the better. And I'm going to give the other streamers a shout out. Airliners Live up at Manchester there. Hi boys. And Ken. Visions Aviation. And then you've got Speedbird TV, which is Chris. And then you've got Plane Spotters TV, which is Glenn. And hi, good evening, afternoon to you lads. I never thought I'd see Heathrow so quiet, but it's picking up than what it was recently. Andy, is there any chairs in here? Yep, there are chairs, and there are some tables. Put your camera on, coffee, anything else. And Mark Green, see you later guys. Thanks Mark. Thanks for watching.
British Airways A320s on approach.
We do a bit. Fab is on the ball, and so is Kai with their little radars. We've got some aircraft inbound.
Western Plains Productions, he's on flight radar 24.
There's a whole British Airways coming in.
And Gareth, thanks Gareth. Gareth's one of our photographers. He's been on the stream watching. He says, have a good afternoon. Cheers Gareth. He's the one that's put the Marham pictures up recently.
Bravo Alpha 108, A350, over Normandy.
Cool.
19 away.
There's a whole row of British Airways of free landing.
Oh yeah, so we've got a whole row of British Airways landing. There we go. Paul Phillips, good afternoon Paul. Ken says, plus there's heating and aircon. On a hot day, you wouldn't need heating, but you do need the aircon. But it's fantastic. You know, you can't knock this. This is a fantastic thing that's happened for the aviation enthusiast, photographer, spotter. Absolutely brilliant. The views across the airfield are, well, second to none. They're brilliant. Look at the heat haze. United on the way out.
Dad, you've got 44 people watching on
44 on YouTube. Still not being told who exactly, but there's 44 of you guys watching on YouTube. So I'm going to grab the phone and have a look. Oh, so it's the wife.
It's me.
Western Plains Production.
Dad,
Sam,
I'm the one typing on the wife.
Kieran, Ian. Saying hi to Ian. And here we go. Here's the first one coming in. So we have a line of these coming in apparently. So we're going to now
3 of them.
pan around to them. I used to say scroll around, but I got told off quite regular. Then I can. Very nice. Xavier. Good afternoon, Xavier. Hope you're well. And Paul, am I in Novotel? I am indeed. Good afternoon, Strains Media. And Cedo from Malaysia. Good afternoon. Oh, and we have now the Air India pushing back. So there's a biased. It's either Dreamliner or a 350. Now me, I'm a Dreamliner man. There's a lot of people that like the 350. 350 for me is a nice aircraft, but I do like the Dreamliner. Very nice indeed.
Good afternoon to Aviation Action from Strain Media TV.
Yep. That's Andy, that is. Strains Media TV, another one inbound. And Gary's snapping away to the left of me. Ken, I like that. Darren Scroll Wheelman. Yeah, I like that. That's very good. Jane saying you can't hear me. You should be able to hear me. I've turned the volume up. Hopefully you can hear me loud and clear. Hopefully. And my voice is very low. Okay, well, we'll try and turn that back up. Maybe 2 seconds. How about that? Is that any better? I've turned the volume up a bit. Hopefully you can hear me loud and clear now. A bit better. So India now's getting the tug taken off. And Andy, I guess it's lacks the sound of aircraft, but you have to play some. Yeah, I think we could get some jet noise just in the background. But I have been told that I could be looking in trying to get some microphones or air vents to allow the sound to come in, which would be pretty awesome. And Kaylee says you can hear you now. That's good. What I've done is I've turned my volume up and the microphone volume up a little bit. Problem is in here, you don't want to be shouting because obviously the sound goes around. Yep, United at the back. On a roll.
What do you mean on a roll?
On a roll, not Swiss roll or bacon roll, Emily. It's taking off. Have to educate these people. Always got food on the brain, these girls. And there we go, he'll be behind the building and hopefully he'll lift up before the bollard. And if he is, that'd be great. Oh, one just landed. There he goes. Yep, he's up. Where is he? There he is. lighted up. And the area India now just waiting for taxi clearance. Hi Doug, hope you're well. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool to get the engine sounds in here, that'd be pretty awesome. Because you can imagine if this was very busy in here, the noise volume would be amazing. And Sam says A319 Neo due at 1920, the first visit to the UK. I will probably be in a restaurant somewhere at home by then. But thanks for the info, Sam, really appreciate that. And Stuart Brown has put up the coffee link. If you would like to buy me a coffee, just go on the link and you can buy me a coffee. It's thirsty work, this. And like I said, I don't charge, it's all free of charge. And all we do is rely on any kind of donation possible. And it is really appreciated, any donation. We do stars. And we do Streamlabs donations and coffee. And Doug says place has changed since last worked. And he's trying to work out where everything is. Yep, Heathrow certainly has changed. A city within a city. And Sarah says, hi Daz, Sean, Abby and Emily. Well, we've got one, two. Wife's reading the magazine. Emily's with me. And then Abby's around somewhere. Abby's over there. Hi Abs. There you are. Just have to give her a plug now and again.
They're big aeroplanes.
And a Qatari 777 due in 7 minutes. I did have someone giving me up-to-date information, but
I'll do it.
so we've got and I've got the Etihad pushing back.
Flight radar updates.
And I do like the Etihad colours.
Same.
But for me, the Qatari, even though it's quite plain, I don't mean that as a pun, as it's quite plain, it's grey with some red writing. I do like the colour scheme of the Qatari. I think it's quite nice. The A380 on the Qatari is absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. I can just hear the engine start up of that Dreamliner. I can just hear it just through the glass. Lovely sound. And I'm Mutton and Jeff. Mutton and Jeff is deaf. What? Yes, we have gained quite a lot of new people on YouTube. Thanks so much for joining us. Really appreciated. And saying hi to Viv. Hope you're well. And Karen likes the Etihad colours, especially on the A380. Yeah, that's absolutely gorgeous. When you go to Felton Park when they're using 09 right, you see them banking around park. It's absolutely gorgeous in the sunlight. Not too great in cloud. Yeah, and Darren Smith, the place lacks one thing, aircraft sound. I was going to try and pay one of the children to walk around making aircraft sound, but I don't think you'd like that.
There's 56 people on YouTube.
Okay, 56 people on YouTube. Have we got any names? Come down, yes. Abs is coming down.
We've got a gym.
No, we've got a gym. So we've got a gym on Facebook, on YouTube. Abby's here.
Gym, we've got Sam, we've
Yep.
got me,
Yeah,
we've got
yeah, move on. Who else? Strange TV.
Who's that?
Strange Media, that's Andy.
Hello, Andy.
There we go. So Abby's around. She just concentration span doesn't last very long. A few minutes and then she disappears and then comes back.
I stay there for a long time, then leave for a long time.
Saying hi to Steve French. Hope you're well, my friend. Long time no see.
Jeffrey smells nice.
Jeffrey smells nice. Yeah, Jeffrey smells nice.
The Qantas Airlines coming in.
Qantas? Oh.
So we have got a Virgin 350 and then a BA 350. 1 in 10 and 1 in 11 minutes. Thanks so much for that, Ken. Really appreciate that.
I'm sitting here.
Abby's with me. She gets a bit upset, old Abs, when she doesn't come along to the old military days out. And to Jim's delight, she will be joining us again soon because little Abs, she does say things that are pretty innocent. Don't you, Abs? She just talks and talks and talks, and then sometimes I think, oh my God, what she said that for? But it's funny. Say hi, Andrew Turner. Hope you're well, my friend.
Jim and Terry.
And Jim said, would that be this Jim? That's that Jim, isn't it? Yeah, that's that Jim. Say hi to Terry. Hi,
Hello,
Terry from
Terry.
East Yorkshire on YouTube.
I've got an uncle called
You've got an Uncle Terry, haven't you? Yeah. He's called Terry.
He works with Spitfire.
He works with Spitfires, that's right. Where does he work? Any idea? No, she doesn't know. At Duxford. He works at Duxford.
Guitar 777 over Chiswick.
Brilliant. Excellent. So that's on finals.
He's 3 minutes away.
Hi, Zul. Now this is the man on the chat you've got to all thank if you are plane spotters, enthusiasts. This is the man that's, and with the coordination of the hotel has made this work. Absolutely fantastic, Zul. Congratulations to you. Well done. Top notch. So Hinge McBerry.
Hello. I like berries.
You like berries? Yeah.
Not the poisonous ones though.
So what is next? We have a couple on finals.
Ambulance.
Ambulance going past.
Is it police? On the at Heathrow, I saw an ambulance. Maybe someone's ill.
You did, yep.
Was that Virgin pushing back there? Or Air India 78-8?
Yeah, we do have a Virgin 7-8 pushing back.
Air India's going to Bengaluru.
We'll pan around to the British Airways, taxiing down.
Oh,
Is that going to take off?
I think he's just landed, mate.
No, he's taking off. He's
Oh, is he? Oh, this one is going up.
2578 going to Turin.
Oh,
Going to
right.
Turin.
I was right.
Yeah, I was trying to get the girls to make aeroplane noises, but I don't think you guys would you'd like that. That Jim, this Jim, what Jim? Jim on YouTube or Jim on Facebook? You've got brother, haven't you, Jim? Called Jim. That's Jim.
Jim.
No worries, Zoe, really appreciate it, mate. Fantastic job, well done. Very, very busy up here today. There's what,
There's 58 people.
about 12, 13 people up here today, which is pretty good.
Ready?
Hello.
There's 65 people.
Okay. Abby's in control of. Oh, here we go. So the Qatari is inbound now. I was going to say he's taxiing out. Here we go. Pan around for him.
Hello, Kai.
That's very nice. And Netiev now taxiing out.
Kai, say hi. Ready?
Oh,
Kai, say hi.
who? Kai? Oh, hi, Kai. We're going to pan around to, if we can.
Say hi.
No, we've gone past him. We're not going to be able to get him, unfortunately. Oh, there he is. He's going to come off there. There is some restrictions on the glass, unfortunately. Obviously, there are some pains. You can imagine the glass is not just going to sit in the building on its own. So there are a few restrictions, but overall, this is spot on. The touchdowns are amazing. Strains Media says, "Hi, Abby."
Right, Alan, update.
We have an update from Fab.
Western Coast production. We have Eurowings over Q.
Eurowings coming in.
British Airways A350 over Suffolk.
And we do have the A350 behind him.
And over in Hackney on downwind is the Virgin A350.
And over at Acne, or Hackney,
On
depends how you
downwind.
want to say it, Acne or Hackney, there is the Virgin.
He's 5 minutes away.
And we do have, Shirley says, "Hi, Abs, Emily and Sean."
I like Shirley.
You like Shirley. Everyone likes Shirley. With the British Airways taxiing down. And over to our right, we'll pan around. And we have the Lufthansa pushing back.
Jeffrey's just sitting there.
Jeffrey is just sitting here, chilling out, relaxing.
Like me. I can see
But the packages they offer here are fantastic.
I can see your live stream on this.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Oh, Abs is. Did you hear that? Abs is now going. She's had enough. She's off. She's gone. That's it. So one about the concentration span. It's there. It comes. It goes. And she'll be back in about 10-15 minutes, and then she'll be back again. Fantastic. Saying hi to Mark. And it's Hingel McKingrel Berry. Very good. And we do have the Virgin taxiing down now. That was the Portuguese taxi now taking off behind it.
Wings 320 just coming in.
Yep. And we'll pan around. The 320 coming in. Eurowings. Very nice. And over here we have British Airways on the tug. Getting ready for a pushback. And Ken, a Cathey 747 due in at 14:58. That's pretty awesome. Thank you much for that, Ken. And if you do see stars at the bottom, please do send some across. We are absolutely free of charge. We don't charge for any of this. And all we rely on is donations, which is really appreciated. And it keeps us going. It helps with the upgrade of things and just getting out more and stuff like that. So I'm going to go on to the old Virgin. Look at that view. Pretty good view. I can smell the aviation fuel from here. And didn't we have a conversation once upon a time all about aviation fuel and aftershave and air freshener? Thank you, Simon, for the 50 stars, and thanks Strain Media for 50 stars. We really appreciate it. Thank you. It is really appreciated. Yes, so I believe that fuel, aviation fuel, should be made into aftershave or air freshener for the car. I think it's absolutely delicious smell. And the way we stopped was we should get it in production. There was quite a few of us talking about it at the time, but it just stopped, and I think that it's something we need to look into. And I can't remember who mentioned it, but the name of the aftershave was going to be Afterburner. Sounds fantastic.
Did you get anything?
I got, yep, what, me? Yep.
I'm back.
Oh, see? And Abby's now back with us.
Great stream. Well done, guys. Thank you.
Ken, the Japan Air Dreamliner is an hour away. Brilliant, excellent. Simon, you've got to get yourself up to here, yeah, it's fantastic. Oh, I'm going to pan around to this one. See the heads up there was nowhere in sight there. Nowhere. My two what do you call it? Radar spotters guys have disappeared. But that was a nice 350 landing. Any Singapore Airlines from Stephen. Having a look around. What I can see, no, not for where I am. But even Singapore was, the A350 was pretty awesome. And hi Cal, hope you're well my friend. Are we in the Novotel? Yes we are. And Lupe here remembers that conversation, it was a great after beer. Great idea. And it's afterburner for men, yes.
Version 350 in any minute.
So we have a Virgin 350 inbound. So now someone's just jumped on the heads up. Brilliant. And being towed out of the hangar, we have a British Airways. Been in for maintenance. And Kaylee Seymour, her favourite aircraft is the 350. Myself, it's the Dreamliner. But everyone likes their own planes or airlines and stuff. And Stephen is the airport it's looking a lot busier than what it was. The reason why I've kept away from civilian stuff is because of how quiet the airport was. It is picking up slowly but surely. But it's getting there. And here comes a Virgin. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful landing. Panning around seeing all the British Airways aircraft parked over there. And Doug, Heathrow's lost its appeal since Concorde. And now Concorde, now that's a different story. Oh, yes. Don't get Jim started on the Concorde. We all love a Concorde. I had to explain to Abby what Concorde was, and when I got home and showed her the video, she was gobsmacked. So here we have a Canadian pushing back. We'll leave it on this one for a bit, until we know what else is coming in. And I like that, Stu. Pan left now. Thank goodness there's no delay on this. When shall I pan left? Saying hi to Sean. It's quite nice and they'll push back there. Concorde boring, yeah, as if. Oh, the wife is on the move, she's finished reading her magazine. She's come up to harass me. Hey?
It's a lot cooler down here than it is down.
It's a lot cooler down here. You alright?
Yeah, fine.
Excellent. So there's a family outing today. And Jim put class of our own. So saying hi to Chaz on YouTube. And how many A350s do British Airways own? Well, that's a question. I don't know on that one, but I'm sure someone on the chat will know that one. How many A350s do British Airways own? I don't know. No idea. I'll get the answer to you, Tim, and I'll get back to you. And saying hi to Terry, to me as the Virgin A350 way in. We got that one, which was very nice. Saying hi to you, Jose. And Doug is back off to building his website. Have a good day, Doug. And I'll be back up in Suffolk very soon. Very, very, very soon. You can just hear the engines there revving up when they push back. Can't really, but I'm just imagining it. And if you haven't already, if you could go onto YouTube and subscribe, press that notification button or something else, like it, share it. If you haven't seen the 350 video, please go and have a look at that one. That was absolutely awesome. 3 B-52 bombers taxiing out our RAF Fairford the other day. And also you've got some fantastic photography from our photography team. It's absolutely brilliant. There you are. So someone's already put up there. There are 18 A350s, Tim, for you. I knew it wouldn't take long for someone to come up with the answer. Thanks so much for that. And Cal says should have 18 by the end of 2022 if they don't stop any of their deliveries. And behind there's Virgin Dreamlight on its way out. And at the moment, BA currently have 6 in the fleet. Another 12 are due, so they are even more detailed. So if you don't know the answer, always ask somebody, because there's always going to be someone there that will know the answer for you. And that's a pretty awesome view from the viewing deck here. And Karen's got to go now. Thanks for the great stream, Darren. Just watched your B-52 video this morning. It was awesome. Thanks very much. It was absolutely brilliant doing it, seeing 3 of them taxiing towards you. Absolutely awesome. So we have him here, and next to him we should have the A350 Virgin taxiing past. Cool. Pretty nice. Darren Smith, someone on Google all knows what they're talking about, yeah. Hi Nathan and David. And what we do now, we follow the Virgin 350 while we await something inbound. How long have the A350s been? Oh, what a question that is.
British Airways A350s came out a year ago.
There you go. Look
However,
at that. Fab is there with the answer.
Ethiopian, Qatar, and some other airlines that started a few years ago, so it's been out like, I don't know, 5 years I'd say. No, less than that.
How long have the A350s been in service is a question for you guys.
It's I think 5 years.
Fab in here is saying 5 years. There's no prize for this, by the way, guys. You don't get any prizes for this. Right, wife. Yeah, she's all right. Oh, I think she's gone off, Sean.
Take a good glance at this.
Something's just gone off. We'll be back in 2 seconds on the screen. Hopefully we'll be... There we go. Sorry about that, guys. The screen just went blank. We are back. Sorry about that. And I knew I'd get a couple of messages. Screen has just gone blank. I do apologise about that. Saying hi to Pilot Boy on YouTube. And the A350 started service in January 2015. There we go.
That was right.
So that was 5 years. Well done.
A few more pub quiz questions, please.
But there is no prizes for these for getting these answers correct. You know it, guys.
Oh, I don't mind. No, how about some AI? How about some Darren points?
So basically what happened there with the screen is connected to my new gadget and the battery died on that one. But don't panic, I've got a backup. So it's now up and running again. So thanks Stuart for jumping straight on. He said the screen had gone blank.
Cafe 748 is 50 minutes away.
Cool.
And the next one line up is A319 from Prague.
Fab with a bit more information there. And like I said, all the support is really appreciated. And Looper, yeah. It is, Google is amazing what you can find from there. Absolutely brilliant. Google's a fantastic thing, but it's also a deadly thing. Yeah, that's correct. And Clive is watching from sunny Corfu, 33 degrees. I just hope they don't bring any form of quarantining, because they've been doing that in Greece recently. I hope you get back before they do, if they do. Saying hi to Derek. And Andy, when is the quiz starting? Yeah, dear me. Pilot Boy says, what's your schedule? Fortunately, due to work, I get out when I can. I put a bit of a notification out there. I do military and civilian. Saying hi to Elder S. Heil on YouTube. And you're looking at the A350 Virgin that's just arrived. Have you ever thought about doing some bus spotting from here, Ken? Ken likes his buses. I just wondered if he fancied doing any bus spotting, because there's quite a few that go past on the road below. And I know he likes his buses. Get a lot of red ones passing here for some reason. We have the Canadian taxiing down. We'll pan over to you for that one. He's just over there. So as you can see, the hotel is literally just behind the Renaissance. And they're saying half the traffic is from Turkey at the moment, so they hope that no quarantine hits Turkey, otherwise Manchester will go back to being quiet again. I think you're pretty safe over there, aren't you, with the Turkey? I don't think Turkey's on their list at the moment. We were supposed to be have a week or two away in Holland a couple of weeks ago, and unfortunately that got cancelled, which was a bit of a pain. We ended up in Skegness, as my sister calls it. And that was an interesting holiday. Nice bit of Air Canada. I do like their livery. Who remembers the very bright blue one they had? That was quite nice. But I do actually like this livery now. It's quite different. And LD Aviation, whereabouts are you filming? We're filming from the Novotel Hotel on the Bath Road at Heathrow. And Carla Nelson, what time do the flights arrive at Heathrow? Well, when in the busy days, anything from 4:30-ish, 4:50-ish, right the way through till 11:30 was the last flights, and they were literally every 90 seconds. Here now it's, I think every 5-6 minutes there's an aircraft inbound. But whenever the United Dreamliner pushing back. Do like the Dreamliner. The Pilot Boy, nice, warm and sheltered from the elements. But on a hot day you can imagine if there's no air conditioning on in here how hot it would be, but there is air conditioning on. But because there's no furniture it's quite echoey in here. But they are doing something with the sound, which would be pretty awesome when they eventually do. Nice United on the pushback there. And Clive, you can turn the auto captions off. Bottom right corner there's a cog. You can go in there, turn auto captions off, and that's what happens. I thought it was Facebook our end, but it's not. It's apparently you guys. You can turn it off yourself or on, and I'm pretty damn sure the words that come from the auto captions could be interesting. Nice landing. Andy would sit there for a full day and not even see 7 planes. I presume that's at Manchester. It's a bit like military. You can go to military and hope to see something and then nothing flies all day. And just as you're packing up and getting ready to go home, all hell breaks loose and the whole squadrons come out and the whole airbase just goes mad. Obviously totally different here. And Lance H, we're wondering where you're located. We're in the Novotel Hotel on the Bath Road, top floor. So you come in, you go to the reception, or you can go for a chat called Zool on Facebook, or you can come to the reception, pay your money, come up to the top floor, and you'll get the viewing area where we are. And Andrew, will I be coming to Dublin? Yeah, I was going to contact you to see how busy Dublin is, and that's my plan for 2021. I'll be heading over to Dublin. Hopefully do a bit of an Irish fest, and also a Scottish fest is due as well. And with that there'll be a mixture of, with Scotland there'll be a mixture of military and civilian. And yes, you do. Yes, you do. I do believe that is a Airbus 220 in the background behind this United. And Cal says Tokyo Japan Airlines should be about 40 minutes out. That's fantastic. And Terry says arrivals are good from 5:30 here in the good old days. Oh, you better get here 4 o'clock, see the big stuff coming in, 4:30-ish. They start arriving, holding out. It'd be a busy few hours. Because where I live near the Bovingdon Hold, which is pretty awesome. Seen Concorde in the hold at Bovingdon was pretty nice. That's going back a few years. And Lupi says there's an Aer Lingus on approach. And Pilot Boy. Why are the days with the MD-11s, Concorde 747s and MD-80s? Now you're talking. Nice landing from Aer Lingus. And saying hi to Perry and Sarang on YouTube. And Perry is Wi-Fi provided. Yeah, Wi-Fi is up here. I do believe it's free. Yep, it's free of charge. Getting a nod from somebody. It's free of charge. Unprotected. So it's all win-win up here. Absolutely win-win. Free internet. Sheltered from the cold and rain, and the views are fantastic. My personal opinion, if you're up here photography, it'd be great for landings on here. With the departures, you have to be to the right of the building as they lift off. But yeah, it's
No lampposts and trees in the way. No lampposts and trees.
no lampposts or trees in the way above them. For landings, it's absolutely superb. You get the nice, as you can see, you get a nice touchdown.
Canada's going out.
Canadian going out. United's now taxiing out. The Canadians behind him on a roll. And the BA 320 followed by a BA 319 due in now. Yep, thank you much for that, Loopy. Andy was saying the other day the encoder got destroyed by the rain. Yeah, that's not fun when that happens. Saying hi to Breeze 147 on YouTube. What camera are you using? I'm using the Panasonic CX350. Giving them a plug. Fantastic camera. And Concorde used to hold. I thought they always had priority. That's what I would let to believe. I always led to believe they got priority straight in, but there was one time I saw Concorde in the hold at Bovingdon, and I was, as you can imagine, shocked to see it in the hold. It went round twice, and then just coming in. I think it was one of the Bay of Biscay flights. It basically did the hold twice, then went in. It was quite awesome sight. And now Loopy, the 220 going out next. hopefully he's taxiing down. We can pan on to him in a minute. Got another inbounder. Pretty nice. And Breeze 147 just subbed. Thank you very much, really appreciate the subs. Really am grateful for them. And also good views from high up, wherever you are. We're in the Novotel Hotel Heathrow, Bath Road. Do a fantastic package. And Loopy 319 is inbound. Pilot boy, wow, very special. I witnessed the last flight flying over London. That's pretty awesome. And when I worked at BA many years ago, I was lucky enough to go to the engineering department where they're all stored now, and where the road goes across, the taxiway goes across the road. I was lucky enough to actually be able to sit in the Concorde and go across the road. That was quite special. And when I worked at BA, I went up on top of the Compass Centre with a few others, being able to watch them take off. Just quite nice. And saying hi to Lee. He's another one of our photographers. We are in the Novotel Hotel, mate. And saying hi to Emmanuel. I'm going to pan him around to the next brick shower is coming in. Saying hi to Leslie again. And as you've noticed, it's gone very quiet. Emily and Abby's disappeared. Mum's taken them off. But I'm sure that they'll come back fully fed, fully drunk, and then they'll kick off again. Thanks for that, pilot boy. Appreciate that. And I now have the privilege of having little Kai with me. He's a top avid aviation geek, fan, whatever you like to call him. He's got everything. He's got the flight radar, he's got the camera. And I think Dad needs to buy him a scanner. That's what he needs to buy him next, so he can listen to them all. That's the next thing. Isn't that right, Kai? Yeah. I had the privilege of his appearance when I was at Milden Hall and Lakenheath. He done a bit behind the scenes with me for a little while, having a go with the camera. Did his own little production video, which was pretty cool. Next he'll be getting his own YouTube channel. Oh, he's got one. Over 18s only, may I say, and subscribers. The United 787 going out, followed by the BA 777. I do like the British Airways 777. And James Hill brings back memories where I used to work Pan Am at Heathrow back in the late 70s. When it used to be the old terminals. We used to have Sierra Bravo taxiways and Sierra Alphas and Bravos, and it wasn't it wasn't 1, 2, 3, or it was the letters on the terminals. It was totally different. They've changed the format here completely now. Totally changed the format at Heathrow. And you can see the British Airways is going out behind on a roll. We'll keep on that Virgin for you. Marie, thank you very much. Wonderful to be able to follow your live feed from Heathrow during this time, restricted travel. Thailine evening from Thailand. Thank you very much. And Vicky. Good afternoon, Vicky. Hope you're keeping well. And they're all here. So we've got Vicky, Kai.
Hello.
Vicky's Kai's mum. Then we have Tim, Kai's dad. So they're seeing him getting into this aviation stuff big time. So on his wish list for Christmas, Tim, is a 300mm lens, Canon 7D Mark II, and a scanner, so he can really get into this proper. Then in his editing software for the photographing. And then he's going to need a website, so he can actually put his stuff on there. Could be quite an expensive Christmas. James saying Bulgarian Airland at Cardiff. Cardiff been quite busy recently. I've seen you all bits and pieces, Jane. And the Qatari 777 is now taxiing out for departure. Thanks, Loopy. Again, I do love the Qatari colours. The pilot boy must be very soundproofing. Yep, can't hear a thing. And I know the guys are working on getting some kind of sound coming through. Might be microphones or air vents or something. That'd be pretty awesome. But if you are feeling generous, do go along and buy me a coffee. There's some links up on the chat. If not buy me a coffee, you can go to Streamlabs and put any kind of donation you like. Or you can, at the bottom of the screen, send me some stars. And that's the only way I work is on donations. I don't charge at all. And that'd be absolutely fantastic. The Kai's list you just put up. Thank you for doing my Christmas list. You're more than welcome, mate. I hope Father Christmas brings all everything you want. Just means Dad's going to have to do some overtime. Nice landing there. And John, I live about 25 to, oh look at that, Qatari taxi. I live about half an hour away on a good day. On a bad day, it can take me about 2 or 3 hours to get to Heathrow. And then we have the Emirates pushed back. Getting ready for its departure as well. Do miss the old Emirates coming in irregular. Thanks Terry for that on YouTube. And giving a big shout out to Shirley, who's working hard on the chat. My #1 moderator. And obviously we have to mention it, and we do have a great team now, photographers, Lee, Gareth, Aaron and Stuart. See some amazing pictures up recently. Absolutely fantastic quality. And there will be out and about more, I'm sure of it. And if you do like our stuff, please do share it around. Please press the notification button on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, get on there and push it for us, please. We really appreciate it. And Gary's now over here with us. That's a Qatari just behind here. Yep. Behind the Emirates. Just taxied out. So Ken's gone very quiet on all these buses.
Yeah, but
We've just had the 81 go past, and now we've got the 222. Ken. Speeding away from the bus stop. I used to be a London bus driver years ago. Used to have great fun pulling away from a bus stop with somebody running towards the bus. Used to love that. I can confess to that now. Now I'm not a bus driver. It was the daily satisfaction. And Stuart's just messaged me, he's relegated to the 4th position. No, Stuart, bless you. And then we've got a police helicopter over our heads. Where is he? There he is. There you go. Right, police helicopter up the airport. And Leah's heading off to Coningsby on Wednesday. And Morrow. And Ken's gone to Morrison's on a bus. Oh, there's a white one going past now. And I'll be heading off to do some military this week, so do keep an eye out for notifications. All I will say is, yeah, look out, hopefully twice this week coming up. I do need to improve on my notifications to get you guys aware of me going live. Saying hi to John Drake. I haven't heard from you for ages, my friend. Hope you're well. I hope you're keeping well, my friend. I haven't heard from you for a long time. We're in a bit of a domestic between father and son now. If you go quiet, you can hear it. Afternoon, Sean, from the new office at Thruxton Airfield. Hope you're well, my friend. Sean McRandall. So we do have the Emirates now getting ready to taxi out, dropping his flaps down to take-off configuration, take-off and taxi configuration.
Cafe 747 over Channel.
And we do have a Cathey Pacific 747
-8
inbound.
And if anyone's feeling really nerdy, wants them registrations, it's B-LJN.
There we go. So that's from Fab. And then Jim has said Ken's either at the Morrison's or headed to the Novotel. I'll probably go for the Morrison's, I think. So we're waiting for the Emirates to taxi out. We have a Cathey 747 inbound, which would be pretty nice. Remember the days, 747s were not a problem here. 747 after another one, after another one, after another one, after another one. Absolutely brilliant. But unfortunately, those days are few and far between. And then Loopy back in with more information. British Airways A350 taxiing down for departure. And now the Emirates is beginning his taxi for runway 27 left for departures today. Till 3 o'clock when they flick over, and then it'll be 27 right for departures and 27 left for arrivals. Saying hi to Phil Tovey. Hope you're well, my friend. And then we'll pan around to these two quickly. Both taxied down for departures. Very good, yeah. Just put it like someone's making a 3-course meal in the background, yeah. I think it was steak and chips they was having. I was beginning to get quite, I've had a slice of toast this morning for breakfast. Yeah. It's about the plate in the background. We're going to have some Greek plate smashing very shortly. Anyone up for some plate throwing? There you go, we can pan around. Panning even to the 350. And Lauren, my son Harry 10 is there. With my husband Steve, hoping to see an A380. Yep, they're to the right of us, Lauren. Hi there. So your husband and your son Harry is to the right of me. And they're going to be seeing an A380 going out very shortly. That's pretty awesome. Mum says hi. And Jane says the Air Canada just took off over her house. Fantastic. That's pretty awesome, isn't it, guys? Mum says my son should be there. And James O'Brien. Hi Darren on YouTube. Hope you're well. I can hear them. Excellent. I like that. That's great. Absolutely brilliant. Both, one's got the phone out looking at the radar, and the other one's got the camera at the ready. And we've got the American and the Emirates taxiing down. And if we pan around a bit more, we'll get the 350 weighing at the hold. And just be given clearance to line up and wait. So we do have a Cathey 747 and a Japan Airlines approaching. I'm not too sure how far away they are, but the Emirates is off to Dubai. Pretty awesome. And Lee says, who's with you today, Daz? Well, I have Emily, Abby and the wife, Sean, Doris, what we like to call her. And then we have little Kai, who's an avid plane spotter, enthusiast, who's building his technical mind up even more. It's pretty awesome. He came out and done a behind the scenes with us a couple of weeks back. Went to Milden Hall, and he's with his dad and his mum, Vicky and Tim. And then we have Gary, who's a long-standing loyal member, who's with us. He's watching and listening to the plays and stuff. And then one of our followers, Lauren, her husband and son Harry are to our right. So yes, it's a pretty awesome day. And this was just to be here to just test this place out, see what it's like, and I'm actually loving it. Hi John, I'm fine, thank you. I hope the family are well. Yeah, we're all good. I am watching but in silence with captions on. I bet them captions are fantastic. Hi Gary. Always wondered how you get the orange lettering on the screen. The lettering on the screen is a image caption using Streamlabs. If you want to know more, message me after this and I'll go through it with you to help you out with anything you need on the Streamlabs. And then we've got Thailand. I cannot wait till Queensland, Australia opens its airports and I can fly home and see my family. Yeah, but I bet it's pretty difficult at the moment, and I'm sure things will open up soon. And give it next year, things will open up normal, we hope, but I hope you get home very soon. And the A350's off. And saying hi to Jose on YouTube. And the A350's on the roll. And I think the 777 is going to be the next one up. And we lose it just there, unfortunately. And panning around, and I do believe, looking at it, we do have the American lining up next. Saying hi to Graham Butcher. Runway change in 20 minutes, yes, they always change at 3 o'clock. And who is moderating? We do have Shirley, number one moderator. She's at the helm today, moderating for us. So hopefully we're going to get the some of the big stuff arriving before runway change. And when the runway change does come, that will be end of our stream. Isn't that right, Kai? Yep, not unless something really super duper duper lines up and gets ready to take off from this one. But at the moment...
The American Airlines just taking off now.
Yep, so that's off to...
America.
Yep, yeah, I like that one. So American Airlines is off
JFK,
to
New York.
America.
New York.
That would be something Abby would say. But he's off to New York. There you go, he's off. And then hopefully...
The Emirates.
we should have the Emirates going to be next. I do believe there's an air... Yep, the Emirates is lining up next. Don't worry, I haven't gone nowhere, I'm still here. Just want to keep talking if there's nothing to talk about, no, right,
Nope.
Yep.
So the Emirates. Emirates now just taxiing onto the runway.
Yeah, and Kai's giving it a bit of a spiel now. The Emirates is now taxied on, ready for departure.
And Evil Dad.
Yeah, you see my best from the east, love them. Okay, the beast from the east, is that what you put? See my beast from the east. Okay, that is from Jane, who is down in Cardiff. She sees all the big stuff going into Cardiff. I've never seen Cardiff so busy. So Emirates is now on the roll. So Harry's going to be happy with this. He's seeing the Emirates going up. Looks so slow there. And hopefully we'll find out what part he lifts off at, and then we'll pan out to him, hopefully. Percy Pig. Right. Iberian A321 inbound. Yeah, the A380 he's looking at. So we've got the A380. And hopefully what we're going to do, pan around and hopefully get him up a bit more. I'm going to go around.
The next aircraft, it looks like
He should now come out of them trees and be up there somewhere. Here he comes.
For anyone feeling geeky, that was A6 AVD we just saw. So EVD, sorry.
There he is, there's the A380.
ready.
Disappearing off into the distance. And now, didn't I say to you guys earlier on that what happens is that they all disappear and then they come back with a vengeance. So we've now got Abby scoffing her face.
And Fabio's dad said, because you're live streaming for everyone and everyone's eating, would you like a roll?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Coronation chicken. Looks like the Kai wants to take over for flight radar role.
Thanks, Jake. John, really appreciate that. He's looking forward to the military streams later this week. Be great. And welcome Andrew Wright Gardner. And watching is Daryl Delboy Sykes. How about that's pretty cool, that is. And they've got an inbounder. There we go, Iberia.
That's just sneaked onto the radar and it's just touched down.
Oh, disappears.
That there was ECJZM.
Cool.
I'm doing
And
registrations now.
Lee, Abby can't be scoffing. She can't be scoffing. She's talking. Oh yeah, she's multitasking. She can do both. Yeah, she's disappeared again now, though.
She's gone over
So
there.
hi, Andre Wiggins from America. Thank you for this. Love it. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciated.
GEUYJ is on the end.
Harry will be pleased. Many thanks for the live feed. You're more welcome, Lauren. And I think he's happy. I think he was happy watching that, seeing it take off. And I've got it before. Abby can multitask. Yep, she can indeed. Yep, she certainly can. Yes, mate.
Every time you talk,
Yep.
it's out.
It will be out of sync because there's a slight delay on the internet and the way we do things here. Yeah, see, Kai's asking a technical question. He's getting into this. He wants to know why there's a slight delay. Because the internet, there's always going to be a slight delay on talking and filming.
I'm gonna sit.
And Jim's had his meds. He's had a coffee.
The aircraft, the next aircraft what's coming in from
Split.
is
It's an A320.
it's the English aircraft.
Saying hi,
British
Gary Dean.
Airways.
He's watching and he's sitting next to me, which is great. And fortunately, they disappeared. Yeah, she had disappeared. It'd gone very quiet for a while. But like I said, she would come back with vengeance, and she did. And then what she'd done is there's more food around, so she disappeared, and she'll be back in a minute, and she'll give it full large on, as she does. Yeah, Pete, so it doesn't look like they need the extra runway. I personally don't see why they're using 2 runways, but to them, obviously, there's enough aircraft for 2 runways. But I think personally they'd be happy to use 1.
British Airways BA531 is just landed now.
And that's in the background. You can hear little Kai. Oh, come on, mate, down you get.
He didn't touch down on the land. He did touch down on the touchdown pads.
No.
Will he have to lift off again? Darren.
There you go. So Andy's put the reason why there's a delay because it streams to Facebook servers and they're transcoded before it's into us. There you go.
Live streams
Thanks,
are
John.
always-
Really appreciate it. Excellent footage. And then the Terry Major said Cathey Pacific cargo 10 minutes out. That's absolutely fantastic. That's what we're after. And that'll be just before the runway changes at 3 o'clock.
There's a British Airways BA354 about to take off.
Hi, John. Hope you're well. Good afternoon to you. Hope you're okay. A friend of mine used to fly the A320s for British Airways. And then he moved up to the bigger stuff. And then unfortunately, what happened and he lost his job. So we do have, by the looks of it, a couple of big ones. We do have, thanks to the guys, on chat, we have a 747, which is the Cathey, and then we have the Japan 787, which would be nice, and they will probably be our leaving aircraft because at 3 o'clock the runway will change, and at that point there, our stream comes to an end. And I really do hope you've enjoyed it. Like I said earlier on, this was a test stream to see what the Novotel could offer. It's absolutely fantastic. If you've not been, do get yourself here. You will like it. Yes, there's no sound, but going forward, I'm sure the guys are working hard to get some sound in here, which would be pretty cool.
You can hear it a bit.
And
as
one
loud
thing you've got to think
aircraft.
about, when the winter's coming, and it is coming very soon, you'll be inside and you'll be kicking out the elements and everything else like that. You get a complete panoramic view. So we'll do, while we're waiting, so we'll show the area. So we'll start here, got the maintenance area, scrolling around, all the way around. So this is the kind of view that you are going to get if you do come up here. My personal opinion, I think it's great for landings here and departures. If you were to move down the viewing deck a bit more, you would get some fantastic departure shots. So there you go. So that is your view.
A 747
So it's definitely a fantastic place to come along and do your spotting photography. And yes, the distance stuff is going to be heat hazed, but normally it's pretty good. And Shirley's back on with us now. Hi Shirley. Thanks so much for doing all the chat. Really appreciate it. And then, so we've got a few more minutes before runway changes. We've got an Aer Lingus taxiing down 747. The Air Virgin is getting clearance for takeoff. Yes, mate.
So the 747 tried it at the Green aircraft.
Yeah.
With the engine on top. That's the older version of 747.
That's right. And do you know what they use that for? So what Kai's asking, he's saying about the.
Cafe on final.
He's saying about this one here. So Kai's mentioning this aircraft here. That is the fire test aircraft.
Fire test.
Oh,
So what
yes.
they do there, they test. They do basically the fire crew go out there and do some testing with them. That's what they do.
They also light the aircraft on fire.
Yeah, they light them on fire, and then they
Wait,
come.
second.
Fire engines
There's a
come out
reason
and
it's-
do what they need to do.
Darren, do you think you could zoom in on it, the green one? Just.
Said hi to Shirley. It's a pleasure, boss. I like that. Thanks very much. Well done, Shirley.
It's on final, Darren.
So it's on final.
So final? BLJM first of all.
So we now it's on final, and then the runway will be changing very shortly.
The first one, though, before this guy is.
So this is Fab talking away,
Yeah, this is.
giving me a bit of information.
Is this for British Airways?
Also for the plane spotters as
Oh,
well.
we're getting stereo talk. Oh. One at
It's-
a time, guys. One at a time.
I'm talking for the plane spotters, really. If anyone's feeling nerdy, I'm just pointing out the registration.
Oh, we've got a nerd alert. Nerd alert.
This is JL43 is the next one.
So this is the Japan coming in, which is,
JA868J, if you want to note that down.
and then
if you
hopefully,
haven't
so
seen
he's
it.
on finals, and then behind that we should have the Cathey, and then it will be a farewell. And I hope you have enjoyed the stream. I will be back in the week. There will be some military streams. If you haven't already, press the notification button. Do like and subscribe on YouTube, and do please share it around. Please tell everybody. We do work on donations only. We are free of charge, and we get out as often as we can. We do have a team of photographers, and we recently hit nearly 17,000 likes on Facebook, and YouTube is building up to a nice steadier number. And if you haven't already, go along, look at some of the videos. The B-52 one recently, absolutely awesome. I would say that, I did it, but it is absolutely awesome. I think it's a brilliant video. You see 3 B-52s taxiing towards you.
I've got
It's
some new
absolutely awesome.
Western Plains Production also has some new footage out. Check it out.
So Loopy is saying the Japan 787 is on approach. Here he comes, we can see it. Pan around for you. There he is. And hopefully we'll have the 747.
Now that's butter.
Thank you, Roshin. Really appreciate it. Watching, really appreciate that, mate.
If you're watching,
And now we're after the 747, and then we will call that a day after the 747 has.
please subscribe to our channel.
Oh, see, I told you what would happen. As soon as they have a bit of food, they jump into action. So she's had her sandwich, she jumped back into action.
McDonald's actually.
Oh, a McDonald's, there you go. So she's had a McDonald's, and she's happy, so she's going to be full of beans, and E-numbers are going to kick in. John dear, thank you guys for the awesome footage today. Cheers.
Thank you.
Appreciate for watching. Thank you very much.
Subscribe, like,
And the Cathey 747 is from Delhi.
hit the notification bell.
Yeah, so that was Emily telling us all about it. Press the notification bell. She had to tell me all this kind of stuff.
Virgin Atlantis is just about to take off from
Yep.
runway 27.
That's it. 27 left.
Cafe is over Arlesworth now. He should be.
So we should, in a second, see the 747.
Should be visible in a couple of minutes. This is a 74A, so even better.
And yeah, if you do see any stars at the bottom of your screen, do please press them. We do work on donations, and anything is appreciated. We're not offended if you don't, but if you can, it'd be really greatly appreciated if you could press the button for stars.
Do that on the
If not, Streamlabs, donations, and buy us a coffee. Buy us a coffee, as you can press that, buy us a coffee, PayPal. Really appreciated. It all goes towards bringing more footage for you, updated software, etc., etc., etc. Thank you very much. James Hill, really brilliant, appreciate it every minute. Thank you very much. Jim with the thumbs up. Is that Jim or this Jim or that Jim or that Jim? It's Jim.
It's Jim, definitely.
Great stream, Darren. Thanks so much, Lippy. Thanks so much, Lippy, for your up-to-date stuff. Really appreciate it. Bringing it all forward for me. And Ty, why do the runways change? It's something to do with noise abatement. Basically, they change runways to change the noise abatement for the local areas over Hounsworth, all over the areas, Hounslow, etc., etc. They change runways because of that.
Callie's just landed on runway.
And we've got the Cathey. So here comes the 747. And after this, we shall bid you all a farewell. Have a fantastic Sunday afternoon.
Pacific. Cargo's just landed.
And there we go, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Until next time, have a fantastic rest of your day. And until then, until next week, don't forget next week we do some military live streaming. Please do come along, enjoy. All I will say is there's 2 nights, hopefully, of some military action, and I hope that you're going to enjoy it. But until then, take care. Thank you much.